Hello everyone! The new Formula 1 World Championship will start the next weekend and I decided to make a guide about it, from what to expect from this season and also to showcase all the teams and the new drivers as well. So stay tuned and let's get started. First of all, the reigning champions Rebellion Racing. Ryan Akin has decided to take a break from racing in G4 this time, but he will still be part of the community, of course. Dragan Tanasic returns to the team after he left towards the end of the season, and Eddie's Butters will complete their lineup. If you don't know him, he is a very fast driver, he has lots of experience, lots of race wins and also multiple championships from different series. So this will be a very strong duo and it will be definitely very tough to beat them on track. Next up we have Team ITA Esports with Alessandro Maggio being the team leader. Vitaly Kolasana has decided to discontinue racing in rFactor 1, so we wish him a good luck to the future. And Michel Urasio will replace him. You probably know him from the Formula E Championship in the Factor Flip League, where he doesn't have the best results, but if he can manage to put it together for this season, it will be a very strong driver pairing for sure. MPR Mechanics is the third team on the list, with Betsy Wandinger being the main driver. Just like Ryan Akin, Joe Gillett also decided to take a break from the game, at least for this season, and the rookie Ming Wu will replace him for the second seat. According to him, he doesn't have any experience from online racing, so this will be his first full season. And he showed a very promising pace in the official testing session in Nürburgring. He was very quick there, setting some incredible lap times, so I'm definitely very interested how he and the team will perform. Now we are moving on to the Spanish teams. First of all, Proyecto Cacharo has rebranded as Proyecto 21 with Marc Sanchez being the first driver. And the Season 2 Champions' new teammate will be Angel Gonzalez to make it an all-Spanish lineup. Definitely strong contenders for race victories and podiums, because they are both very fast on track. So they could also achieve very good results for sure. Hispania Racing will not be on the grid for this season, and the other Spanish team will be the sister team of the Proyecto brand, named as Club Racing La Vega, with the rookie Jose Carlos Martinez and the returning Jaime Bayari from last season. He did 2 races there and he was kind of in the midfield, so looks like they will not be the strong contenders for a championship, but definitely can score some solid points. After that we are approaching to my team, which named as Neo Cupra Racing, the same what I used for the Indy 500 race back in July. My teammate for this season will be Kudbai Shazan, the same as in the Factory Formula E season. We really get on well together, so yeah, and he has improved a lot since the end of last season, so he's definitely faster now, which is good for the team, and hopefully we can score some decent points throughout the season. And also I'm aiming for a podium again, maybe not 1, maybe 2 or more if it happens, but yeah, it will be very tough to fight the top guys, but I will try my best. The next brand on the list is Vaidor, and they have 2 teams as well, just like the Spanish guys. The main team named as Vaidor AMR Racing, formerly known as Mirablau Motorsports, with Simon Witt and Juho Sopanen behind the wheel. They are teammates for a long time and they raced in lots of championships together, so it's not a surprise to see them here as well. The other team is the BMW Academy course with the rookie Jiří Kratochvil, who probably know him from the Factor Flip League, and also Francesco Di Roberto returns after season 3. The main team is the stronger one on paper, but the other team definitely can cause some upset, so don't discount them as well, as Kratochvil can be really fast if he is really feeling it. And also I think Di Roberto will step it up after last season, so it will be very interesting how all of these 4 will perform in this season. Next up we have Alpha Team with a completely new livery. Now the black and red dominates instead of the white. Omar NDI returns to the team. After last year he only did like 2 or 3 races there in the beginning. He said he improved a lot, so definitely looking to fight back after a pointless season. His teammate will be the rookie Adam Rozhenko. This is the first time I see him, so it will be a complete mystery of his pace. Maybe he can do some really good results on paper, but I think they will be somewhere in the midfield. And the reserve driver will be Jakob Richard, who is not taking that seriously this season, but for sure he will do some races as a reserve driver. So this is a team where I think they will be in the midfield, but maybe they can cause some surprises just like other teams. The second last team is InterWorld Racing team with a completely rookie lineup with Tim Ding and João Amorim behind the wheel. It's clearly an international team with one of them being Australian and the other one being Brazilian. I have no idea what to expect from them. Obviously Tim Ding is the admin and the mod there for the Factor Flip Season 3 mod, and he did a few races in the past season and he was kind of fast, so he's definitely capable of scoring some really nice results. I don't know João Amorim too well. Maybe he can do some surprises as the others, but I have no idea how he will perform, and this team is really a mystery to me. And the final and 11th team on the list are the Brazilian boys named as GP Motorsport with Gabriel Pesli, Mateus Machado and Alexander Henrique as the reserve closes out the whole grid. You probably know him very well from the IndyCar series. They were really fast consistently, scoring some race wins and consistent podiums. Henrique scoring a pole position as well. Pesli finished second in the overall championship, and I think he had 2 or 3 race victories. So yeah, I expect nothing less from them in this season. So definitely a strong candidate for race victories, maybe even for the championship. If they can put it together, they can be a very strong team. And that's the end of the teams and drivers. Now let's have a look at the calendar. We also have 70 races just like last season. There are not so much changes. 14 of the tracks are the same as it was last season. The only changes are that Baku, Fuji and the Sahir circuit is gone for this season. Singapore and Imola will join the calendar after season 1, so it was a long time ago we raced there. And Portimao returns after season 2 as well. Everything else is the same, except we have some minor changes in the dates, because for example Turkey has been moved towards the start, just like where it was back in the 2000s. And the other big change is that Silverstone is now so much later in the calendar. And Singapore is the second race of the season, which is also very strange to see that, but I see what Gabriel did because he organized a calendar for continents. So first of all we are moving on to Asia, then Europe, and then the end of the season will be in the Americas. So yeah, these are the changes for the whole season. The first race starts at next weekend at usual place, the Bahrain Outer Circuit. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next weekend. Cheers! Peonzo is the best organizer!